What's up? It's Dom and I'm here with another video from NBA The Run. In the last video, in the roadmap, I promised you that the next video we will take a look at the patch notes for the latest update that took place today, right? And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So let's take a look at it. Official NBA The Run, June 25th, patch notes. We will start with player-specific changes. So they improved attributes for Trae Young and DJ. For those that don't know, DJ it's Destiny Jackson. It's the girl and one of the street legends, right? I'm not gonna lie, if you are new to the channel, I've made a challenge for myself where I win the trophy with every single player. 41 episodes are already uploaded on my channel. And one of the players I played was Trae Young. Whoever saw that video, I was so mad. I was so mad playing as Trae Young. And I was saying he's no doubt, hands down, the worst player in the game. Okay? He was garbage at everything. I'm not lying. So Trae Young definitely needed his attributes to be improved, so that's a W. And the DJ, Destiny Jackson, she's low-key trash too, but I still like performed better for Destiny Jackson than I performed for Trae Young, right? Her jump shot is weird, her jump shot is a bit slow, but other than that, she was cool, but she needed an improvement as well, so that's cool. Reduced startup animation on DJ's jump shot to be more in line with other players. So that's what I'm talking about. As I just said, her jump shot was weird, like it was slow, it was stiff, it was just weird. So I guess they patched it. Her jump shot should feel more like smooth and faster compared to other players, right? Fixed issue with Zion's dunk where the ball didn't visually go through the hoop. This was a thing too. I've noticed it multiple times. If y'all didn't know, Zion Williamson, he got his signature dunk. He does this 360 like tomahawk or 360 windmill or whatever that is, right? And multiple times it looked like he missed the dunk, like the ball didn't go through the rim, but the game counted it as a dunk, so it still gave you points, right? Now, I'm not gonna lie, Zion, it happened the most with Zion, but Zion is not the only one. So NBA The Run, take a further look at this, because it's happening with more players, but it's happening in a different way. Multiple times it happens to me that someone is going into the dunk and I jump for a block to contest it and they miss the dunk, right? And the ball bounces off the rim and it goes off the rim and it counts as a scoring, right? It counts as a basket. So it doesn't only happen with Zion Williamson, it happens with more players, not as consistently, but it happens. So you gotta take a look at it as well. Another point, Steph now uses correct dunk at long range. I don't really know what they mean, but if I'm gonna take a guess, basically Steph Curry, he had two different dunk animations. Sometimes he had his signature animation that really looked just like him in real life. And then he also had another animation which didn't look nothing like him. So I suppose that when you were taking off from longer range, you got the second animation, so they fixed it, probably. Polished animations for Giannis, El Gigante, and Wemby blocks. So Giannis, El Gigante, and Wemby, sometimes they are one of the best blockers in the game, obviously. So, but sometimes their blocks were like very glitchy. They were in a bad angle, bad position, and it low-key like dragged them towards the ball. So I guess they fixed it. Improved LeBron idle. Idle, correct me if I'm wrong, but idle means that you are basically not active, you are not moving or whatever. So I don't know how they improved it. Maybe the animation of you like standing, or I don't know. I don't really know what this means. Yeah, let me know. Fixed bug that lists Bobito's in the zone ability as ankle breaker, but in game he is assigned as deep threat. Game and UI now match. He is ankle breaker. So that was a thing. I didn't even know about this because I still have Bobito Garcia locked. I still need 4 more levels to unlock him. So I didn't play him yet, but as they are saying, he has a ankle breaker zone ability, but in the game it worked like a deep threat, so they fixed that as well. Improved Street Legend character attributes to make them more viable players and opponents. Now, this was also needed in my opinion, because if you look at the Street Legends, right? Spin Cycle is pretty good. He got max handles on crown level, he got steals on crown levels, so very good for handles, and for steals he's a decent shooter, lacking dunks a little bit, right? So Spin Cycle is quite good. El Gigante, that's the 7-7 old guy, right? He's very good for blocks, he got dunks, he got shot as well, but he's like slow and got like very small stamina and stuff like that, but also overall a decent player. But then these are probably the only 2 Street Legends that are like somehow playable. Then you have Destiny Jackson. She got like shooting on maximum, but she can do anything else. And then complete opposite of her is the Shantong, the boy, right, that only got dunking, and as well he is not able to do anything else. And then you have Bobito Garcia. I didn't play him yet, but he got no attributes at all. He basically only got a shot, right? So these 3 Street Legends definitely needed some type of boost for players to even play them, right? Because right now it didn't even make sense. There was no reason to play them. I played them, I won a trophy with them because I had to in my challenge, but I don't really meet like people who play the Street Legends like that. Player attribute updates based on player feedback. Cade, SGA, Bam, Brunson, and Wemby. So all of these 5 players I just read, Cade, SGA, Bam, Brunson, and Wemby, all of them have attribute updates. So some of them will maybe get better, some of them will maybe get worse. Now, one video I uploaded, you can check it, it's on my channel. One of the videos I uploaded is called this player needs to get patched, fixed, right? I'm gonna spoil it for you. It was Nikola Jokic, right? But you can still watch the video because there are hella valuable informations. I made some comparisons to really show why he needs to get patched. And I'm a little bit sad that Jokic is not between these players that are getting their attributes updated, because if y'all didn't know, Jokic's dunking attribute is on 4 out of 5. That guy dunked the ball like 3 times in his lifetime in real life, right? Why is his dunking attribute 4 out of 5 in this game? I really don't know, but he got the same, for your information, he got the same dunking in this game as Kawhi Leonard, Cooper Flag, Paolo Banchero, Jason Tatum. Like, these guys are bodying people in real life. Jokic barely even dunks the ball. Like, why is his dunking so fucking high? I don't understand, bro. But hey, at least they change some of the attributes, but they definitely need to take a look at the Jokic as well. Then we have gameplay changes. Increased nearby defenders' effect on jump shot to make shooting in traffic more difficult. So that speaks for itself, right? Right now, the way it works right now, basically, if the player didn't jump and block your shot, it had basically no effect. Like, even though he was close, didn't really matter. But I didn't really have a problem with it, right? Because it was like skill based, like you had to pump fake your defender. Like, I don't know, we will see. Because I'm scared that it will be broken right now. I'm scared that you will be missing open shots now, right? Because he will be like behind you or whatever, and it will count as a contest. You know how it is in NBA 2K, right? The contest system just doesn't work properly, so we will see. Tuned delays for guard and protect ball abilities. I didn't really notice any delay on that, but I guess. Tuning pass on XP and cred rewards. Okay. Kamikaze dunk ending no longer flips. I'm not sure. I don't remember if this dunk, like, if there was a problem with this dunk, but hey, they fixed it, I guess. Add icon and targeted player switching in KO solos defense. Uses L1 plus X or circle as input for intended targets. So basically what you have right now in the offense, where you click L1 and you can pick which teammate you want to pass the ball, it's gonna work the same way in the defense. So you will be able to switch to whatever player you want. Now this was very much needed. This is a W. Reduced stealer movement speed and increased energy cost for steal to balance based on community feedback. So as you can see, steals will be getting nerfed. Steals will take more energy from you and they will slow you down as well. So we will see how much it affects the game. Now, as I said, I main KD the most. I play Kevin Durant, it's my main, and he doesn't really have steals like that, so it won't affect me that much. But you guys that play SGA and Kawhi and Tyrese Maxey and these players with high steals, Amen Thompson and players like that, y'all tell me how much you noticed the difference in the game, okay? But I've seen a lot of people complaining about the steals, so they listen to the community, right? You cannot be mad at that. Reduced near hoop radius for block to increase chances of high skill goaltending. Okay. So I guess it will now be easier. It will now be easier to get a goaltending. I don't know. Reduced near hoop radius for block. So I guess that it will be more like skill based, right? The goaltending will be more skill based right now. Do I understand it right? I feel like it should have been increased and not reduced. It would make more sense, right? Increased near hoop radius for block to increase chances of high skill goaltending. Because I don't understand, if they reduce the near hoop radius for block, then it should be more difficult to get the goaltending, right? And not easier. Yeah, let me know. Maybe I understand it wrong. For me, English is not my primary language, so yeah, let me know. Increased odds of OTH, extended range of OTH, reduced errant OTH loose ball distance. Of the Heezy. Okay, OTH is of the Heezy. So they increased the odds of the Heezy, extended the range, and reduced errant of loose ball distance on of the Heezy. Tune the rim bounce to avoid ball landing on top of the backboard. Okay, that's cool as well. Added 2 good shot outcomes to increase variety and make the outcome less predictable. So I guess by good shot they mean the fireball. So did they add like another animation? Will there be like 2 fireballs, or we will see how they mean it. Or maybe like landing animation, that when you shoot a good shot there is a certain landing animation. Maybe they added another one. We will see in the gameplay. As I said, one more video will be coming out where we play the game after this recent patch, right? So we will take a look and everything, right? Visual changes. Hit reactions look less cartoony now. Okay. Polished shaft recoil animation set. Polished run animations for big, large players. So I guess the tall players or like strong players will have a specific running animations to separate themselves from the slim or short players. Updating fallback meshes of the apartment walls in Tenement to fix gaps around windows. Alright, didn't really notice anything about that, so yeah, let me know. Fixed lightning channels on ball in intros. Okay. So these are some of the visual changes, not really much, but I guess it still benefits the game somehow, right? Rule set changes. Oop City and Dunkfest rule sets are now set to rare. Thank you. As I said, these are probably the only modes that make me lose the game, bro. Because it's like whoever got the ball first, they just be dunking, like dunk after dunk, right? Pickup rule set now set to common. Okay, so that's great. That's great. Like, don't get me wrong, like I don't mind the Dunkfest and the Oop City, but it's just so like monotone, you feel me? It's like if you have the pickup modes where you can shoot freeze and you can go into the paint, it's way better, like, because if you get the Dunkfest or Oop City, like everybody just keeps doing the same thing and it's low-key boring. So I'm glad they set it to rare. Now, oh my god, they fixed a lot of shit. God damn. So another category is bug fixes. Fixed issue with soft locking that was being caused by player forfeiting a match. Okay, fixed issue where players could start a new ability animation while in ankle breaker animation. This is good because I saw it happen a few times. So basically when you broke someone's ankles, they were able to stop the ankle breaker animation by, you know, getting into a new animation. So this is fixed, alright? Prevent button inputs during loading screen transitions. Okay. Fixed issue where players can move around during intro or outro sequences. This was needed as well, because sometimes there was the intro, right? The counting of the start of the game didn't even start. It wasn't even like, it happens that sometimes it's, for example, 3, 2, and then on 2 y'all can move, right? That's pretty common. But there was a glitch where they didn't even start counting yet, and only one player in the whole lobby was able to run and pick up the ball. It was weird, so they fixed it as well. That's great to hear. Fixed player stats system crash when party data is missing. Don't really know about that. Fixed map randomization crash when both teams' party data is missing. So they fixed some crashes. As I said, I didn't really have a problem with the crashes, but some of y'all were complaining. I saw it in the group and on the Discord, so I guess it will be a lot better for y'all, a lot smoother experience. Fix issues with Bobito's short in intros to remove material overrides and visual glitches. Yeah, I noticed that sometimes there were holes in his like shorts, or the texture was missing, so fixed it as well. Fix for tooltips in matchmaking appearing below the 16 to 9 space on 16 to 10 monitors. Okay, so they fixed the resolution somehow. Fix for French and German text in the locker. Okay, so some languages, they fixed some like glitches for other languages. Now we have user interface changes. Hide ready checkmarks in the front end for AI bots. Clear baller portrait highlights when showing the carousel to prevent multiple highlights being shown. Field teammates option no longer enabled if switching from KO friends. Removed outdated unblock button. Fixed issue where players were getting PvP blank 004 error during the matchmaking carousel after queuing into KO friends with fill with previous crewmates. Okay. Fix case clicking off a button on PC with mouse once selected, breaking navigation with cursor keys. Fixed issue where field teammates was enabled in solos. Game now checks state for field teammates in all modes. Okay. Hide crew invite notification if the invite has been responded to in the social hub. Several fixes to social hub scroll bar and issues around the mouse cursor interfering with other controls. Disable actions in home screen until loading complete. Prevent character changes occurring visually when in the profile screen. Fixed issue where ready status wasn't updating when switching game mode. Refresh the KO friends code when returning from a match. So these were just some user interface changes, right? This is not as important as the gameplay changes that we had. And last two categories we have. One category is stats update. Corrected stat calculation for most played character time. Time played now reflected in hours, minutes, seconds rather than seconds to make. Time played more clear in profile menu. Okay. Treat blocked dunks and alley-oops the same as failed dunks and alley-oops and don't score them as dunks alley-oops. Okay. Credit steal intercept only if the play results in a turnover. So right now, if you stole the ball from someone and it was a loose ball and they picked it up again in real life, in real basketball, it doesn't count as a steal because they still have the possession of the ball, right? But in this game it counted as a steal, so they fixed it. Right now you have to really get the ball to have the to receive the steal, right? Putbacks no longer count as alley-oops. This is great as well because putback is not the same thing as alley-oop, and when you got the rule set, the oop city, right? Someone took a shot from the 3-point line, missed it, and then someone dunked a putback and it gave them 3 points because it counted as an alley-oop. They fixed it right now, it counts as a putback, so this is great. And don't increment rebound stat for throw and pickup. Okay. And then we have audio updates. Remove the logic for shotmate UI sounds from the hype meter widget and moving it to when scores occur to allow for dunk specific UI sounds. Okay, far shots and non-dunk shots now trigger the respective UI SFX events. The existing dunk success, called already in the dunk plus alley-oop ability, audio, has the UI sounds in that event now. New dunk fades happen in BP audio setup, tapping into dunk start and dunk end events. New audio created and implemented for style dribble moves. Okay. Bigger dunk sounds will dunk music plus other SFX for it. Updated shot-made UI sounds to have built-in delays, removing it from the animations in order to use data on which type of shot. Style moves and dunk UI sounds. Music slowdown effect for alley-oop. Added Bobbito voiceover hooks for time running out as the game clock winds down. Now the last, I don't really care about none of that, to be honest, but the last point, added Bobbito voiceover hooks for time running out. Multiple times I didn't notice that the shot clock excuse me, that the shot clock or the game time is running out. So right now you will be able to realize it because Bobbito will give you a reminder. So that's great. And then the last thing in here is the reduced control of vibration on Xbox. I play on PC. I own a PC and a PlayStation, so I don't really care, but for you guys that play on Xbox, your controller will vibrate a little bit less, I guess. So yeah, that was it. Really a lot of stuff, more stuff than I expected was like updated in this game today. So let me know in the comments which thing from the whole update are you the most excited about. Also let me know which player, who is your favorite player in this game. Like the video, it's free, it doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe to the channel because I have a lot of videos coming. I'm really consistent, right? I have like 5 more videos in the drafts already in the editor, right? So I really am grinding, I really am posting the videos consistently. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss on the future content. But most importantly, take care of yourselves and stay safe, all right? I appreciate everyone watching the video and see you in the next one. Peace.